The World Cup leaves no margin for error once a team steps onto the grass. For heavyweights like Portugal and England, that pressure feels like a constant physical weight. Both nations arrive with deep, elite squads, yet they must contend with this suffocating expectation of a trophy that has long eluded them. Standing firmly in their way are DR Congo and Croatia, squads built specifically to dismantle the plans of heavily favored opponents. To survive, success on Matchday 1 requires precise technical adjustments, executed perfectly under an intense global spotlight. Portugal enters Group K with a successor generation ready to move past the Ronaldo era. Their strategy relies on maintaining total technical dominance of the pitch. Against deep defensive lines, Bruno Fernandes serves as the primary engine, looking for the single pass that can break a disciplined structure apart. DR Congo presents a different challenge, qualifying through physical resilience and a transition game designed to punish mistakes. Portugal intends to hold 64% possession, clustering players on one side to create numerical overloads. DR Congo will drop into a low block and wait. Upon winning possession, their forwards immediately sprint into the empty spaces left behind by Portugal's advancing fullbacks. This creates a volatile individual matchup, the raw pace of Rafael Leao running directly at the veteran defensive positioning of Chancellor Mbemba. In matches with this kind of tactical asymmetry, the clock is the enemy. Portugal must find a breakthrough before DR Congo executes a punishing counterattack. A horizontal bar chart shows a statistical mismatch. AI projects Portugal generating 2.3 expected goals, nearly 3 times the threat of DR Congo's 0.8. These numbers give Portugal a 68% chance to take all 3 points, with a draw or upset trailing far behind. The model projects a 3-0 victory for Portugal, with Leao, Fernandes, and Bernardo Silva finding the net. However, relying on a statistical model ignores the history of opening matches, which are often defined by high-stakes unpredictability. In Group L, England possesses one of the most talented squads in the world, yet they remain under pressure to secure a major international trophy. Jude Bellingham is the key to their midfield, tasked with enforcing a high-tempo pressing system that prevents opponents from settling into the game. England plans to use the pace of Bukayo Saka and Phil Foden to stretch the Croatian defense, creating passing lanes for Harry Kane. Croatia counters that urgency with ball retention. They thrive on controlling the game's rhythm to neutralize high-energy opponents. When opponents try to play fast, Croatia deliberately slows the pace. They use long sequences of possession to frustrate the opposition and force mistakes. This clash often compresses into a physical battle between Harry Kane, one of the world's most clinical strikers, and elite defender Joško Gvardiol. Victory in a heavyweight clash depends on which team successfully forces the other to play at an uncomfortable tempo. Overlapping bell curves visualize the thin margins. The AI predicts near-even possession, with England slightly ahead on expected goals, at 1.8 to 1.2. England enters as a 52% favorite, but the model recognizes a significant 20% probability of a Croatian victory. The final projection is a 2-1 England win, with Kane and Bellingham scoring for the Three Lions, and Andrej Kramaric scoring for Croatia. England's greatest risk is the 28% chance of a draw. Croatia has a history of dragging tense matches into deep waters, testing their opponent's mental endurance. Data provides a tactical framework, but the reality on the pitch is often far less predictable. For Portugal, a clinical win would immediately validate their status as tournament favorites. For England, failing to beat Croatia would immediately heighten the scrutiny on a squad already under immense pressure. AI simulations cannot account for a moment of individual skill or a critical human error that changes a match in seconds. Will DR Congo cause a major upset, or can England finally overcome Croatia? Share your predictions in the comments and subscribe for more 2026 World Cup analysis.